Okay, so I have my sweet tea. It's not from Chick-fil-A, it's actually from a Mexican restaurant. But anyway, I had to kind of say that. So I wanted to do a quick video on, I recently posted 3 songs that I actually wrote about 10 years ago. So I wanted to kind of just give the story behind those songs really quickly. So there is a song that I posted called Different Rules. And at the time, in like 2014, I was in music school. So, well, I was going to school for music, but I was not officially in the music program yet at my college, but I was taking classes to do that and getting ready to audition. So I ended up auditioning twice. So, the first time, sorry, this fridge is like, I need to move it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, I went to, I was at the time, there were like different options that I could choose from. So there was like, it was pre-music therapy. I laugh when I think about that. Now you'll know why. There was, I was gonna do, oh goodness, what's it called? Vocal performance, which I could have done actually. I literally could have done, and I'll tell you my silliness of why I didn't do it. And then there's music business. Well, at the time, I wanted to do pre-music therapy. I have no idea why I wanted to do that. Again, when I look back, I think, oh my goodness, like, these professors were only there to help me. Don't get me wrong, I loved school. I loved, like, they're so amazing. They were amazing. And so, they were just trying to come up with ideas and help me because the school I was going to did not have a full music therapy degree. So, I don't know, at the time, I just wanted to get into school of music. Like, I could have probably gotten a degree in, like, eating music, oh my gosh, singing, and it could have been called anything. I said eating music. I was thinking of, like, oh, you know, going to Chick-fil-A and singing a Chick-fil-A jingle and making up a degree. Yeah, anyway, it really did not matter what the degree would have been called. I just wanted to make it into the school of music. Looking back now, I'm like, yes, that's great. Like, it's good to want to make it into the school of music. But girl, you gotta have a degree name. Like, you can't just go with one because it seems easier than the other, which I didn't necessarily want that. I was just trying to think of the best fit because yes, I do music therapy all the time with people. Not like, you know, I'm not a music therapist, but anytime you do music, it's actually therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that to any music therapists out there who do their job. They know what I'm talking about. Like, I would never say, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, who does it. But at the same time, doing music is therapeutic. And, you know, so I have the skills because I did go to school a little bit for music therapy. It's just that I didn't go for a full degree. Okay, so my school didn't have a full degree. So they were trying, one of my professors was trying to think of, the best way for me to be able to do that. So she did bring that up and then realized we don't have a full degree, so where's she gonna go after that? At the time too, I was, like, I played piano, I played violin, I did not play ukulele at the time in college. So like I sang, and when you have a music therapy degree, you have to be fluent in at least 3 or 4 different instruments. 5 would be good. Because music therapists, they do have different instruments. They have guitars, they have, you know, your piano, your violin, your bass, your whatever. So like I didn't have all that knowledge at the time. So I got really upset because I got told to audition for pre-music therapy. And then I got told, I don't know if you're gonna make it. Well, yeah. So I was like, okay. Now, here's the deal with that though. There were all kinds of things that I could have auditioned for. And I also think the timing was perfect. When it happened, it was supposed to happen. So basically, I auditioned for, this is actually going to be a part 2 series, okay? Just saying. Okay, so I, when I auditioned for music school, the first time I did not make it, but I don't think I was ready either. I don't even remember what I sang. That's sad. I literally don't even, I remember trying to play a song on my violin, but I got really nervous, and you know how that goes. So I was not ready. Now, the professor was not wrong in telling me why maybe you shouldn't audition for this. She did tell me I should audition for something else, and I would have made it. I would have had a better chance of making it for that actual degree, because I had more knowledge in that than the one that I was trying to do at the time. Now, today, I do know 5+ instruments, so that would have made sense. But at the time, I did not, so that was fair for her to say that. She was actually amazing. Like, amazing at teaching me music theory. Piano, she was just, y'all, I can't even explain, like, all my music professors, knowing all of my challenges and my accommodations I needed, they were absolutely so amazing. And so I want to do this video also to explain, like, well, the next video will be kind of like that. Anyway, so I auditioned, didn't make it, got mad, wrote a song. Maybe this won't be a part 2. I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe it will. Anyway, yes, it will. So, I like how I'm deciding this right now while I'm literally talking to the camera. And then y'all are gonna hear it. Anyway, so I wrote a song called Different Rules because I was angry. And I don't show my anger, like, by lashing out. I write a song about it. And I wrote it and I sent it to all my professors. That was great. And I think they liked the actual song, but deep down I think they did feel bad because they didn't feel bad in the fact that I didn't make it, because that was not the degree I should have been going for. They felt bad because they knew that I really wanted to be in the School of Music, but I was being stubborn and I wasn't listening, and I didn't want to do audio performance because I didn't want to perform. Because if you do a vocal performance, I said audio, sorry. If you're in a vocal performance degree, which I could have gone for, and that they told me that too, you have to do a recital at the end of your, like, senior year, I think it is. Don't quote me, but I think it's your senior year. But at some point before you graduate, you have to do a concert, a recital by yourself. I mean, you could have someone accompanying you on the piano, which I would have had Curtis do that. But you have to sing like at least 10 or 12, a dozen songs, and they cannot be in English. Anything they can, maybe you could sing like 1 or 2 in English, but most need to be like Italian, French, German. No, I wasn't doing that. I was like, oh, no way. Like, I ain't doing that. Because you get graded and judged, and I was just feeling really pressured. And now to this day, I would do that. I would totally do that today. Like, I was still going to my private vocal lessons, and I was learning how to sing in that. And I already knew how to sing in those languages. I did. But I was just, again, I was being stubborn. I was like, no, I'm not having a concert of me trying to sing German. Like, that's funny. So I was, I didn't do that. Anyway, so I wrote a song, and that song at first was like, I'm going to show them. I'm going to, prove to them that I can do this and I can prove them wrong. And you know what that song really said to me the next week? Really what the song Different Rules, if you listen to it, the song said to me, Ashley, get up, do it again, pick a degree, what you can do, and just do it. Even if you're not good at math, if you make it into the School of Music, that's your goal. Like, what is your goal? Is your goal to have the perfect title, or is your goal to make it in the School of Music? So at the time, I took the teacher saying, don't audition. I took it as, oh, I'm just not going to audition then. She doesn't want me to audition at all. Nope, not happening. That is not what she was saying. But my brain took it that way because I was upset. I was legitimately upset. But let me tell you, when I decided to say, okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do this, and I went to all my professors to try to help me. I told them, thank you for helping me. I told them I was sorry I got upset. And they understood. Like, they were so humble. They understood, and it wasn't even a problem. And then I started the process over again, saying, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to audition again. And I wish I could find the song that I did for my audition. I did 2 songs. I did Ave Maria, and I did a song that I wrote called Sing Loud, and it actually related to them, so they loved it. They loved it, and I passed my sight reading test. Like, it was awesome. So, the lesson is different rules. At the time, to me, it was a song of, I can't believe this is happening, you know, what's going on? I am good enough for this. They're telling me I'm not good enough for this. And it became a song of, you are good enough to get on stage. Don't think of it that way. But that was the very first song I ever wrote, and that's why I wanted to keep it, because I that's the very first song I ever wrote and recorded in the studio at my college. So that was really awesome. Anyway, I wanted to explain that because I think that's a really cool story, and I think it's a really cool way of looking at it. So anyway, I'll be back with another video, and then I gotta finish a vlog. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.